And we are back for Sephora Savings Event recommendations, but make it makeup and skincare edition because I told you all it was coming. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The SANTAMARIA here. Yes, we're doing the recommendations, aka part 2, shall we say, because the first edition I did was the fragrance recommendations. That video was fun to make. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. But today we're doing the makeup and skincare portion and beauty tool portion, all of the above, just because it just needed its own video. When I started to really look at everything I want to put in here, yeah, it deserves its own time to shine. As always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. We are rocking out with 2 colors today because I ended up mixing them by accident. The base color is Maxaroma lipstick, which is this mauve pink color. It wasn't bright enough for me. I need a little bit more oomph, so I went in with my MAC Snob lipstick on top in the center to make it a little bit more brighter. I have it paired with chestnut pencil, and I put a little bit of the clear lip glass on top. So that is the look. No nails today because I have a nail appointment tomorrow. So yeah, bare nails it is for right now. Next up, we have fragrance of the day. This is one that is online exclusive. I think at this time, it might be in some stores at this point, but you all, this is from Kayali. This is their new Oudgasm collection fragrance, and this is the chocolate oud fragrance right here. I'm liking this, y'all. Spicy, a little bit of apple, a little bit of caramel. The chocolate is subtle in here. It's not super loud, but it's nice to wear, and it's definitely a fall fragrance, particularly for this rainy weather we've been having for the past few days. It fits the bill. So that again is the Kayali Oudgasm Chocolate Oud number 11. And now let's get into these recommendations. As always, details on the sale, Sephora Savings Event. It starts on October 31st for Rouge members, as well as the Sephora collection. The Sephora collection will be on sale for 30% off the entire portion of the sale, so it doesn't matter your tier. Then you all, Rouge is 20% off, and that's the whole sale on to November 10th. VIB and Insider, VIB is 15% off, Insider is 10% off, and those start on November 4th, and everything ends on Monday, November 10th. And the good thing is, everybody, you can shop the sale as many times as you want. This isn't a one-time use coupon. So say, for example, you want to go in store and buy some things, and then you go, ooh, I want to purchase some stuff that's online. Maybe some things are online exclusives. That way you can still get the discount and just place your order online, and that way you get everything you want. So it works out. That's the specs on the sale. But now for what you really care about. We're going to start from the top. I built this list out based on how I do my makeup, my own routine. By the way, I did a complexion routine video recently here on the channel. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. We're going to start with primers, you all. Primers to me are like the hybrid of skincare as well as makeup because they really do both. So for primers, I have 2 that I recommend because I wear these 2 the most, period, out of everything else. So absolutely, they are holy grails for me. I'm gonna start with the one I'm wearing today, and that is this one right here, the Milk Hydro Grip. This has been around for years. You all know I keep this in my stash. The last Sephora sale we had, that's when I picked this up. And again, I have it under my makeup today. This one helps to fill in the pores well. It's kind of hydrating, but also still holds the shine well without overly mattifying my face. I personally prefer my skin to look more radiant, more of a satiny finish, and for me, the Hydro Grip works well with my combination skin. The other primer that I've been using, and you all know I've been talking about this for months now, ever since I got it, that is the Danessa Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. Now this one is a little bit more mattifying in my opinion. So say for example, my skin's been oilier, it's a little bit warmer, and I also have a foundation that's say maybe a little bit more shinier than I like, but I still want to wear the formula. I kind of wanted it to meet in the middle. Then I'm gonna use my Danessa Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. I have this in 2 shades, so that's how you know I love it. I personally love the Universal the most. That's what I have right here. That's what I've been using. I have the number 7 one, the Tinted Balm. Number 7 is for the color because it looks like my skin tone. The tinted blurring balms are great for when you're in a rush and you need to put a little something on your face so you don't just look like death, you know? That's when you do the tinted ones. So I do recommend that as well. The next category is concealer. I ended up rocking out with 2 brands in particular because these are also holy grails for me. We're gonna start with the Huda Beauty concealers, and yes, you see 2 different colors. That's how much I use this, and they serve 2 different purposes. This is the Faux Filter concealer. I've been talking about this ever since it came out. I have also repurchased this concealer in both shades, so that's how you know I love it, and that's why I highly recommend it. So for blemishes and dark spots and under eye to help cancel out the color, I use the shade Crumble 7.1N. That is this shade right here because it has a little bit of warmth. And just so we're aware, and just so everybody knows, N stands for neutral because I have a neutral undertone. That's why I do that. And then the other color I use, this one I use under my eye, is the highlight shade. This is the Praline 6.3N. love this one. Now I go through this one much quicker than I do the other one because I love a good highlight. I like how this has a little bit of goldenness to it. It's like the perfect situation, but again, still with a neutral base. I love this. I'm kind of a little low on this one, so I absolutely do need to pick up another praline. So yeah. But I recommend it to you all, just the formula in general, because I like how this sits on the skin. I like the coverage and it blends out very well, particularly with the brush, or more so my personal favorite with a beauty blender. Yeah, I love that concealer. Now the OG concealer for is under eye highlight, and I'm actually wearing it today, you all, is this right here. The NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, been out for years, and yes, I have 2 shades. That's how much I love it. So my tried and true most repurchased recommendation is going to be in the shade Medium Deep 1.5 Sucre de Orange. This color right here, this is when I want to look like full glam highlight under the eye. I love how this blends out. It gives the coverage. It's not too thick. It's not too sheer. It does what it needs to do. Another color I recommend, particularly if you're in my skin tone range, and I've been wanting to try it out. I got a mini of it recently. This is the caramel shade. I have this on today. It's more subtle. It's more of a natural highlight, and since it's gloomy and rainy today, I figured let's not give too much but still give something, and for me that's this shade. But most importantly, I recommend this concealer for the formula. They have a lot of different colors, by the way, but I think it's excellent as an under eye shade for highlighting and just smoothing everything out. It looks good in real life as well as on camera, so that's why I'm always rock out with this concealer. The next category is foundations. Yes, you all know we love a good complexion product here, and I have 3 recommendations because all 3 of these I have been loving. They are excellent to me. So I'm gonna start off with the one that's the OG of the group, and that is the Haus Labs foundation, you all. The full name is the Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I remember when I got matched on this, I was on a trip out of town, and that girl knew how to match some foundation. This looks like skin. It just melted into my face, and I knew I had to have it, and I ordered it immediately because they were sold out at the moment. I wear the shade 370, which is medium neutral. Love this one. Absolutely recommend getting matched in this formula because it does look like skin. You can build it up. You can wear it sheer, you can build it up, but either way it's going to look like skin and it photographs well. So highly recommend the Haus Labs foundation. This is still good. Now on to the more new school and the one I'm wearing today. This is the Makeup by Mario. This is their new formula. This is the Surreal Skin Natural Finish Foundation. If you all saw my shorts, you know I finally got the color right, and here we are. I wear the shade number 18W, but most importantly the formula. It gives a blurring effect. A little bit goes a very long way for me. I did 2 pumps, which normally I wear more than that for foundations to get the coverage that I want. I like how it smooths out the finish. It just looks glam to me, and I'm always here for a glam moment. So I'm loving this new version of the Makeup by Mario foundation. The original one, they still make it, but it had glitter in it. I didn't care for that. I don't like stuff just being shimmery for no reason. But this new Surreal Skin Natural Finish, I do recommend this one. Definitely recommend checking it out and getting matched in it, swatching it on all the good things. But the formula is fantastic. And this is another one. Now, this is a newer release too, but I have been wearing it a lot as well. I've even done a video on this, by the way. It should be up by the time this video goes up, but if not, just know it's already filmed. And the video is on this right here, the new Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation. This has gotten a lot of buzz over on TikTok, and I was like, okay, let me just see, what is it giving? It's also got a lot of buzz here on YouTube too. So I was like, let me see, because I'm always in for a good complexion moment. I matched myself online, everything. I got the color right, which I'm happy about. I wear the shade NY12 for those that may be wondering, or those that may be a shade twin. But y'all, this formula, I've already been wearing it in videos here on the channel. If you notice my tags, you will see it tagged below in Beauty on My Face, so it's not a secret. But this is good. This is really, really good. And I never tried complexion from Natasha Denona, but I'm a fan now. So I highly recommend this foundation too. You can't go wrong with either one of these, but if you want to try it out, understand undertones, finishes can be different. That's why I'm recommending more than one foundation here. Next category is eyeshadow palettes. And I have 2 that I want to talk about because both of these are new releases. I have them, I've used them, so I can talk about them. Let's start off with the one that's going to be the most user-friendly, the one you're probably going to reach for more so every day than anything, and that is this right here. This is the new Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt Texture and Tones palette, and in particular, this is the dramatic version. I say that because there's a soft version. The soft version, in my opinion, is better for fairer skin tones, fair to medium. Everybody with a tan and richer, I think the dramatic is going to be your friend. And here is the dramatic palette, y'all. Everything. The formula of this palette for me, I've owned other Natasha Denona palettes, but I really like the formula of this one. I like this. And most importantly, I've been playing it already. I've done a look in it too, by the way. It'll be in that Natasha Denona foundation video, so be on the lookout for that too. And I love the shimmers, I love the mattes, the undertones. This new dramatic palette, everything. Dare I say, this is going to be my new travel palette because it's not too big and it'll fit in my suitcase just well. But most importantly, I recommend this one because it's super user friendly, easy reach, and beginner friendly too, by the way, because it's mostly browns and neutrals. Now we want a little pop, we want some more drama, we want some color, we want some pizzazz, because y'all know I live for that. I recommend this right here. This is the brand new from the Pat McGrath Gilded Nirvana collection, aka their holiday 2025 collection. This is the eyeshadow palette. You all, as soon as this released on the website, I ordered it, but now it's available at Sephora, and most importantly, you can get it during a sale. So that is always awesome. Here are the shades, super shimmery. And if you all know, Pat McGrath shimmers are nothing to play with. They are amazing. A little bit goes a very long way. So that's why I say this is a palette to me when you want a pop of color, you want some pizzazz. To me, you can take the mattes out of this Natasha Denona palette for your basics, but when you want that pop on the center, then you go in with something like this. And just because, you know, the holidays are coming up, I like more festive eyeshadows. I'm wearing blue today. I'm having fun here. That's what these type of palette is for. This is a true holiday palette for me because it's not boring and I'm here for it. Next up, we have blushes. And you all, when it comes to blush, my absolute favorite brand of all time when it comes to blush, it's something about the formula, you all. It's gonna be NARS. And y'all, NARS as a whole, you can go with anything that matches for your skin tone, but this is a newer release, you all. I had to hunt this one down because the girls in my area are on it, especially if you're my skin tone or richer. This new Orgasm Rush, because of course we know the original iconic Orgasm. That one's more peachy pink, which I like that in the summertime. I was rocking it, but this new Orgasm Rush though, for the fall, this is so pretty. Y'all, it looks so good on skin. One thing about NARS blushes, they blend in so well. They're smooth, but you still get that color payoff. It's not chunky. It's not overly glittery. That's one thing I love about their blush. But if you're asking for a particular shade right now to pick up, this new Orgasm Rush. Now for a more subtle, very kind of blush bronzer type of situation, it's gonna be this one right here, the House Labs blush, and this is in Fire Moon. This isn't new, it's been around, but I've been hip on it now for several months, and it's a staple. It's a orangey brown blush, which on my skin tone looks very much so like a natural flush from within. So I can put this blush on in the dark and not have to worry about it. That's why I love it. So I highly recommend both formulas, both brands of blushes for sure. I'm here for it. For as a bronzer, this is the only bronzer I've been wearing for the past 4 to 5 months, ever since it came out, you all. This is from House Labs. As you can see, it has battle wounds, so that's how you know it's real. But this bronzer right here, they came out with these back in the spring, summertime. I wear the medium deep one, Asia Ember. That's the one I'm wearing. Y'all, this is so pretty, and it's just the perfect color for my complexion because in makeup world, I am classified as a medium deep complexion. So naturally, I just ordered the medium deep one and it worked out, and we've been inseparable ever since. But they have other shades. I want to emphasize that they have shades that are lighter. They have shades that are richer, and I have not seen this bronzer look bad on anyone. So I highly recommend this formula from House Labs. They know how to do some complexion well, so don't sleep on this brand. For us, a setting powder is going to be this one right here. Oldie but goodie at this point. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I wear the shade number 3 Tan. As you can see, I have hit pan on it, so that's how you know your girl loves it, and that's why I recommended it to you. They have other shades too, but this powder, I like how it sets the face. It controls oil well. I like the color, how it blends in. I'm wearing it today, by the way, just, you know, set the face. This is nice. Speaking of powder, it's gotta be for baking under eye. It's gonna always be this one right here, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. I have a little corner left of this powder at this point, so yes, I will be picking this up during the sale myself. I wear the shade Blondie because it has kind of a yellowish tint to it, so you all can see without it falling out. That's what Blondie looks like. But that's what I bake with all the time, and all of my makeup looks you all see me on here when I film. That is what's under here to help set my concealer and just keep me looking blurred and glam. Highly recommend this powder. They have a lot more shades now. They got the cherry, they got the ube powder, the pink purple one, they got the cherry pie. They got a lot of shades going on now, so definitely pick the shade for your complexion. They have it on display too in a lot of stores, so if you're kind of unsure, I recommend going in store and playing in them in real time so you can see which one you like better. Brows, it's gonna be this brow pencil right here. I'm wearing it today as well. This is from Benefit. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil. I wear the shade 3.75 in my brows. This pencil, I like how pointed it is. You can truly create some hairs if you need to, carve it out if you need to. It just does what it needs to do. But most importantly, I love the color range that they have in this line. The fact that I had to go in and swatch between 3 different shades to get my correct shade, like I really wanted it, made me happy because I had options. But for me, it's the 3.75 all day. It's just perfect. But I highly recommend this line. They have a bunch of shades depending on your hair color, also complexion, all of that. Go and check this brow pencil out. It's been out for years now, so again, nothing new, but it's just phenomenal and it's a repurchase for me, so that's why I highly recommend it. Setting spray, it's gonna be this one right here. This one has been the only one I've been using now for the past month. It's just that good. Danessa Myricks did her thing with this. This is the Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Mattifying Setting Spray. This is so good. I set my makeup in it today and it does just like melt your makeup and set it into your face, and there is no shine. We love that. So most importantly, this is the travel size of it, and they do have a full size bottle of it. I will be picking up the full size during the sale, but this little bottle has been holding me down. It's 50 ml of product, just for reference. So this is still a lot of juice. 50 ml, just like 50 ml of perfumes. So that goes a long way for me, I know for sure. So I highly recommend this spray. Most importantly, I first see a lot of people picking this one up, so this is one of those items because it is new and it is getting a lot of buzz with good reason. This is one you want to pick up sooner rather than later because it will sell out in stores. I can already tell you that now. And the last thing I want to recommend you all, this is the Sephora collection brushes, because again, Sephora collection will be 30% off, and that includes their brushes. So my personal favorites, and I own multiple of these, so that's how you know it's real, is for foundation, the 47 brush. As you can see, tried and true, worn in. I applied my foundation today with this brush. Love how it just blends in. It's a dual fiber brush. It just lays and paints some foundation into the skin. Just Sephora has some solid brushes, and I will always say that. Another one that's really good is the 57 brush, the Airbrush Concealer. This is really good to blend out concealers or any other cream products when you need just a more detailed application, not as wide of a brush. So I do recommend this one too. So, and they have some new brushes they've released. I saw they released a new number 40 foundation brush. I'm intrigued by that one. I probably am going to pick that up too. But yes, these Sephora collection brushes, extremely highly recommend these. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my makeup recommendations. Let me know what you think, you all. Let me know what you think about my recommendations. If you notice a trend here, all of these recommendations are things I actually own and things I actually use. So that's why I'm speaking from personal experience when I talk about these products. Of course, pick and choose what makes sense for you, what makes sense for your makeup routine, but I just want to give you all my recommendations. And yeah, let me know what you think. Will you be shopping the sale? Are you here for it? Are you excited about it? What do you plan to get? Drop it in the comment section below. I will read them and respond when I can. But until next time, I will catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.